Welcome everyone to this opportunity to receive some Reiki, some support, some healing, an opportunity to come together in community to get a little bit better grounded, feel more supported and resourced, and to be able to kind of process some of the things that have happened in the last 24 hours. I think that most of us are still struggling to come to terms with. And I wanted to begin by reading this quote that was shared today by Rebecca Solnit. Some of you may follow her on the social medias, but I saw this and I thought, no, this is perfect for me to share tonight. It says, she says, I should say, they want you to feel powerless and to surrender and to let them trample everything, and you're not going to let them. You're not giving up, and neither am I. The fact that we cannot save everything does not mean we cannot save anything, and everything we can save is worth saving. You may need to grieve or scream or take time off, but you have a role no matter what, and right now, good friends and good principles are worth gathering in. Remember what you love. Remember what loves you. Remember in this tide of hate what love is. The pain you feel is because of what you love. The Wobblies used to say, don't mourn, organize. But you can do both at once, and you don't have to organize right away in this moment of furious mourning. You can be heartbroken or furious or both at once. You can scream in your car or on a cliff. You can also get up tomorrow and water the flower pots and call someone who's upset and check your equipment for going onward. A lot of us are going to come under direct attack, and a lot of us are going to resist by building solidarity and sanctuary. Gather up your resources, the metaphysical ones that are heart and soul and care, as well as the practical ones. People kept faith in the dictatorships of South America in the 1970s and 1980s, in the East Bloc countries and the USSR. Women are protesting right now in Iran, and people there are writing poetry. There is no alternative to persevering, and that does not require you to feel good. You can keep walking, whether it's sunny or raining. Take care of yourself, and remember that taking care of something else is an important part of taking care of yourself, because you are interwoven with the 10 trillion things in this single garment of destiny that has been stained and torn, but is still being woven and mended and washed. What a great, great statement. So I will share that later. I'll, make that text available to you if you haven't seen it already. It's worth revisiting 100 times. It's just so beautifully written, and I felt like she really summed up so much of what I was feeling in this moment. Furious, grieving, but also ready to just keep on doing the good work, right? And I hope that you're here with me and you will continue to keep on doing the good work in your own way when you feel ready. So we're going to help you get ready, or at least maybe take some of the edge off, I mean, one of the things I always say about my Reiki practice is that it smooths off the rough edges, right? And if that's all we do today, okay, we'll just keep smoothing off the rough edges. And what I hope with this too is that if you need to revisit some of these practices that we are going to do together tonight, if you need to revisit this guided meditation I'm going to offer you, that you'll have this recording to go back to when you're feeling really overwhelmed, you're feeling tired, bleak, exhausted, maybe feeling a little hopeless. Come back to this. Come back to Rebecca Solnit's words. Come back to the practices that we're going to do together here today, and just come back to knowing that this safe space is always here for you when you need it. All right, so let's begin. So we're going to begin with a kind of just energy clearing, right? So this is based in some other energy medicine type practices. And we're just going to do something a little bit different, but I just want you to think of like all of this stuff, right? All of the election anxiety, all of the divisive statements, all of the fighting, all of it, all of the feelings that you're having, like everything. Just imagine that they're like just these cobwebs, right? Just all of the stuff that's on you. And I just want you to just start gently bringing your hands over your body, your face, your head, your neck, the back of your neck, your shoulders, and just brushing it all off, brushing it all away, right? You can flick your fingers, you can shake your hands, just do whatever you can to just get all of that off you, right? Whatever that looks like for you, however long it takes, just keep sweeping it off, shaking it off, right? Just keep bringing your hands down your body, everywhere you can reach, just taking it off, just asking, right? Just asking your guides, asking the angels, asking the universe, God, spirit, just take it all away, right? They have much more unlimited resources than we do for this. So just ask them to help you, right? Just sweeping it all down, sweeping it all off. Just all the way, all the way. Some of you who've learned Reiki with me know the Kenyoku dry bathing. You can do that too if you feel that's helpful for you, or you can just go on, just do a full blown energy bath here, right? When you feel ready, take a deep breath in and out, and another breath in and out. Whew. I don't know about you, but even that makes me feel better. Okay, so continue taking some deep breaths in and out. Just imagining that on all of those out breaths, you're just continuing to just clear away, breathe away all of that stagnant energy, all of that ickiness, just all of it, right? Gone, gone. Next, I'm going to share with you several gentle acupressure points that we are going to kind of tap on and gently rub. All of these are designed to help ease anxiety, racing thoughts, and to help you regain some clarity when things feel chaotic. So what's great about this is that once you know how to do this, you can do this anytime, anywhere. So the first is called yin tongue, and it's this third eye tapping. So it's like right here between your eyebrows. And all you need to do is just take a minute and just gently tap, right? You want like a gentle but kind of firm tap, right? Just to activate that acupressure point. You can even gently rub on it and do clockwise circles. But if that starts to feel a little bit much, you can just sort of continue to gently tap. And remember to breathe in and out. Remember to relax your shoulders. And then release your hand. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And see how you feel. You may feel your third eye is feeling a little tingly right now. That's a good one. I like that one. The next one that we're going to practice is what they call the ear shenmen, and it's one of what is called in Chinese medicine the spirit gates. So this one is going to be a little tricky, but you have that ridge on this top of this part of the ear, the so you have this outer, right? You have this outer ring, and then you have this inner ridge. And so it's the spot that's like right on top of that ridge of cartilage. Okay. And just, and all you need to do with that on both sides is just gently hold and press and then just gently rotate in circles. When I learned hand, foot, and ear reflexology, this is also one of the points that we stimulate for ear reflexology, and it can be deeply relaxing. So we're going to just continue for another 30 seconds or minutes, so just gently rub the spot, the Shenmen point. And again, taking some deep breaths in and out. You can even gently stop and just apply a little bit more pressure if you think that's helpful. Alternatively, you can even take your thumb and even just press upward. So you're just pressing up into that cartilage on either side, and you can do them at the same time and hold. Right? So typically when we're working on ear points, we do both of them. So we balance the left and right side of the body. Okay. And when you're ready, you can release your your hands down. Maybe just take a minute just to flick your fingers. Right? Your fingers have been doing some work, so just relax and get some energy moving through your fingers. Now the next point is another Shenmen point, and it's another spirit gate point. And it is on the side of your wrists, kind of at the crease of the wrist where the wrist meets the hand, right? And so those of you who may have done some EFT or tapping, right? So you probably recognize this, but you may also recognize this. Sometimes they call this the karate chop point. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap on this point on one hand. Doesn't matter which one you start with. Just, a moderate but gentle pat or tap. And so this is another point that connects with the heart meridian and also helps settle the mind to reduce anxiety. So what I love about this is like when we start stimulating these acupressure points, which are, we're moving this energy through our meridians. So we are clearing out stagnant energy. We are helping the body more efficiently balance these energies so that we do not feel either completely overwhelmed and feeling stuck or feel really depleted. And then when you're ready, shifting to the other wrist. And I love how easy these are. Like anybody can do these. Deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can release your hands. Maybe shake them out for a moment. Just giving yourself a moment here just to experience and integrate. Maybe feeling a little buzzy, maybe feeling some energy movement. This is all a good thing. We want to clear all of this stuff out because if the stuff is stagnant or overactive in you, you're going to continue to feel like you have been, which is anxious, on edge, frustrated, overwhelmed, right? And we want to release the worst of these so that we can take care of ourselves, we can get some rest, and then we can wake up and face another day, right? Face another day together in community. The final acupressure point that we are going to tap on is right here. It's called the Sea of Tranquility. So it's the midline of your chest. And for us ladies, who I think most of us are women on here, identify as women, right here in between the boobs. Right? So we're going to just tap that. You can also rub it if you feel like the tapping is just a little bit too intense, but you can also, you can do a circular rubbing. Right? This is called the Sea of Tranquility. Shangzong. This also stimulates the thymus point in the chest too. So this also helps support our immune system, which takes a big hit when we are burning the candle at both ends. We're feeling, tapped out mentally, physically, emotionally, right? So this is also a really good way to help support your immune system. All right. If yours is feeling a little tender like mine is, and probably needs a little bit more support. Okay, bringing your hands down now. I'm just taking another couple of deep breaths in and out. Allow your body integrate all of this energy work that we just did together, helping you feel like you're getting a little bit more connected again with your body in a much more balanced way. Maybe feeling a little bit of release of some of the tension that you've been holding in different parts of your body. Okay. Now what I'd like for you to do is just close your eyes and relax. Now that we've started to open up some of these pathways, these energy pathways, I want you to be able to just sit for a few minutes and receive some distance Reiki from me. So you can close your eyes. You can settle back wherever you are and just give yourself this gift of receiving this energy as a group. the Reiki healing that you have received. Support your healing, well-being, and your highest good. Now that we have brought you down into calm and settled state, right? We got some things moving, we got some energy flowing, sort of clearing some things out. And Reiki is just sort of gently helping bring that together. Next, we're going to do a meditation that I do a lot with my Reiki students. So you don't have to be initiated into Reiki to do this. You're going to be working with your own energy, which at this point you've been getting that moving. So those of you who are initiated into Reiki can integrate that with your Reiki practice and with the energy that you are initiated into. But for the rest of you, just know that your own vital chi will also work to help you kind of continue this process of balancing and grounding your energy. So this is called the Three Diamonds. And part of the reason for this name has to do with in Eastern spiritual practices, one of the understandings that they have is that we have these three sort of primary energy centers or containers, and there's some different names for them. Sometimes they call them Dantian in Chinese, Tanden or Hara in Japanese, at least so those are the two things that I do know about. But the idea is that these are, imagine them like wells or containers or cauldrons, if you will, of this vital energy that we can use and tap into when we need it. So we are going to begin with our hands just stacked one on top of the other, and then just placed right in front of your lower belly. So this is down below your belly button. Just allowing yourself to settle into the space with your hands gently stacked right in front of you, belly. And closing your eyes and taking some breaths in and out. Allowing yourself to connect in with this vital chi, vital key. And this is here, down in this lower part of the belly, is the original energy that you were born with, that you received from your parents. It is the home of your vital energy. So this is the energy that physically helps keep you animated and helps keep you moving, helps you feel strong and vital. And that energy can get depleted for a lot of different reasons, but it's also one that we can refill and replenish. So when we think about just refilling our cup, this is where we begin. We begin in the place of creation itself. As you're kind of breathing in and out, connecting with your lower belly. You might become aware of maybe feeling some warmth or some movement of energy. I invite you to just be curious about that. Maybe a little tingling or pulsing. If you don't experience any of those sensations, that's fine. It's just enough for you to sit here in this space, pouring back into yourself, giving yourself some much needed love and tender care right now. And on your next out breath, you bring your hands up to the middle of your chest, not coincidentally, just around the same area as that sea of tranquility point that we were just tapping and rubbing on a few minutes ago. This is the center of your heart chi or your heart key. This is the place of your connection, not only with yourself, but also with all of humanity. Remember to just breathe deeply into the space too. I like to think of this space too as for those of you that remember the movie E.T., E.T. would turn on his heart light. So as we are offering this loving energy to ourselves and coming back to ourselves with this meditation, just invite you to think about turning back on your heart light. And remembering that when things feel really dark, you just know you too can be the light. Be the light for yourself, your immediate loved ones, friends, your community. Remembering too that we were made of all the same building blocks of the elements, Look at everything else in this vast and endless universe. And on your next out breath, I invite you to bring your hands up. I'm going to do something a little different than what I teach my students, but for this one, we're just going to place our hands in front of that third eye again. That same point that we were tapping earlier. And this is connecting in with our heaven chi or our heaven key. And so this is our connection to our wisdom, our connection to divine knowledge, to ancestors and all of this vast wisdom that is always available to us. This is transcendental and ephemeral energy. And it's a counterbalance to that original energy or earth chi in our lower belly. And so as a tree that is healthy, has strong roots, it also has strong branches that reach up to heaven. So to breathe in and out. Breathe more deeply with your wisdom and your intuition, all of your spiritual gifts. And then on your next out breath, we're going to bring our hands back down again to our chest and that midline. And so this process is kind of bringing circuitry of our body together. So bringing up from the earth to the heavens and back from the heavens back down into the earth. Nourishing, caring for your body. And then finally, bringing your hands back down to your lower belly. and all that spiritual nourishment all the way down to where all of your earth energy resides. And then on your next out breath, we complete this part of the practice by placing our hands together in prayer pose over our chest, bringing these energies together in gratitude, expressing thanks to the opportunity for us to be able to share this part of this practice together. Now we're really ready to move into the guided meditation part of our time together tonight. So for this, I invite you, when you are ready, to just allow yourself to relax and get comfortable, moving into a place that helps you feel at ease and enables you to rest deeply, a place where you feel supported, whether you're seated or laying down. I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in, and then relax on the out breath. And then taking another deep cleansing breath in, and then releasing with a sigh on the out breath to help you settle more deeply into your body and into this safe space that you're occupying. And as you continue to breathe, just notice your breath without trying to change it. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Continue to take deep, full breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just a slightly longer exhale on the out breath. And as you are breathing in and out, may you become a bit more aware and curious about the state of your body. And let's begin to hold safe space for your body. Your strong, beautiful body that does so much for you every day, and often without you even being fully aware of how faithfully and lovingly It keeps you vital and alive. We'll do a quick check-in. See, where's your body holding in any tension or fear at this time? And wherever you're feeling this tightness, this tension or discomfort, I'm going to just hold loving space for it to just be. Just be in this moment without trying to fix it or do anything with it. And acknowledge its presence and any information that it may be offering you right now. Now I'd like you to place both your hands over your heart and ask yourself, how does it feel to place my hands over this tender area? How is your heart beating right now? And whether your heart is beating fast or slow, hold space for it to just be. Allow yourself that moment of self-love right now, right at this moment. And if your mind wanders at any point, know that it's okay. Simply bring your attention back to your breath. Notice how your thoughts come and go, whether they're positive or negative, or they're just random things that come and go. Hold space for your thoughts, knowing that they move across the sky of your mind like clouds. Holding space for them to be with you right now without judging or trying to do anything about them. Inhale through your nose and then exhale slowly through the mouth. And now, placing both hands on your belly, I invite you on the next in-breath to say to yourself, I am safe. Just that. Just, I am safe. And on the out breath, say to yourself, I am protected. Just that. I am protected. Breathing in again now. I am safe. And breathing out now. I am protected. Let's spend a minute or so here, just breathing in and out and reciting these mantras. I am safe. I am protected, with your hands still on your belly. When you have completed your last out breath, bring your arms up to wrap yourself in a warm, loving hug. Allow yourself to fully feel and experience the safety of your own embrace. You are protected, you are safe, and you are loved. And I'd like to finish with a version of the Metta Loving Kindness prayer. My heart fills with loving kindness. I love myself. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be peaceful. May I be free. May all beings everywhere, whether near or far, whether known to me or unknown, may they be happy. May they be well. May they be peaceful. May they be free. May we all be happy. May we all be well. May we all be peaceful. And may we all be free. When you're ready, you may want to take a couple of more deep breaths in and out, slowly moving your fingers and toes, maybe shifting your body from side to side to gently awaken your body. And when you're ready, you may softly open your eyes and return to your space. I wanted to thank you so much for being here with me, sharing this safe space and this healing time together. And as we close, I just invite you to take your hands and hold them up. Hold them up to the camera. And though we can't see them, but we know they're there. And I want you to just beam this light and this love back out to everyone here, knowing that every time you watch this or whenever anyone else watches this, they are going to be receiving your light and your love and your presence too. Before lights turns on, friends, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. May we all continue to walk each other home. Blessings to each of you. Thank you so much. Mwah.